Know that I'm running the game, yeah. Purple is all in my veins, yeah. Copping a couple of chains, whoa. Throw it, I'm making it rain. Yo, how come everybody in the game wanna rap like you with the played out flow? I've been in the back, killing every damn track, and the rhymes all whack. How the fuck y'all blow? Well, this shit is all that I know. Rapping about bitches and clothes, yeah. Getting unlimited hoes, whoa. All of my diamonds are froze. Now you rap with venom and then you pack the rhythm, and every track will hit them and you blow. But you whack a little bit, don't stack the syllables. You have to hit them with new flows. Like, nah, homie, I'm in it for cash. Just wanna get me a bag, yeah, yeah. Tell them I whip in the Jag, and I be popping in packs. Like, nah, everybody rap like that. Everybody wanna make a track like that. Everybody else in the game saying the goddamn same, and you all kill a rap like that. Like, where the wordplay and the metaphors at? What y'all make, I can never call rap. Big L, big pun, I'ma get them all back. And you mumbling motherfuckers, the better fall back. Nah, homie, it's not gonna change. Clearly we running the game. Talk about women and change. Dropping this shit that be numbing your brain. It's fucking insane. And they love it, we ain't gotta rap in nothing. Long as 808s are bumping, it's end of fucking discussion. Yeah, maybe right now, but it's not gonna last. Y'all better make room for the prophets of rap. When they hear real shit, no copying that, and they all gon' see y'all rhyming is whack. Y'all snakes, I'm chopping the grass, gon' hit them with a bang, no stopping the crash. Y'all wanna make bets, I'm dropping the cash. I'm not gonna let y'all kill hip-hop in its tracks. But we ain't even kill it, it's evolved. Fuck the ones who came before us, I'ma show them how to ball. It's not evolution, y'all better cool it. Fuck mumble rap, we need a better movement. More real shit and way less pollution. Stop making music, that's the best solution. Y'all think you dope, but that's just illusion. Say you will, but y'all don't ever prove it. I'm the leader of the fucking revolution. Gon' get prepared for y'all execution. Everybody wanna talk about the money and the women that they be getting, but wanna kill them when they rap. Everybody wanna be the Mac of the game, but you rapping the same, and I put them on the back. Everybody wanna be the best, I wanna find the best rap. Follow me, I put them on the map. If you really wanna be the best in the game, stop rapping like everyone else on the track. Homie, that's all that they want. Loving the money I flaunt, yeah, yeah. Keeping it short, don't gotta give it a thought. Only the shit that I bought. Fuck that, you gotta stay different. Y'all think it's happy, y'all straight tripping. I'm off the chain of my blade spinning. Y'all in the club with my paint dripping. I'm a fucking artist who's done with all this straight whack shit, so I'm busting on this. Y'all leaned out, but y'all suck regardless. I'ma run up on them, feeling fucking lawless. Better tuck your chain and fucking run your wallets. You are now looking at the youngest prophet who be killing rappers. Got no other option, yeah, they got green, but I'm a fucking goblin. Killing whatever your man felt, sensei with the rhymes, so give me the black belt. Got flame in the vibes, I'm making the track melt. Going all in, dog, whatever the hand dealt. Like Hogo, tell a bitch I flow so venomous. I bomb, hit him with the stone cold evidence. I flow so relevant, to show no benefit. A low blow, bring him with a po-po, never been. Mumble rapper, shut your fucking mouth. Fall back, don't make another sound. Telling me to fucking dumb it down, but I'ma buck them all. I got 100 rounds, like bleh. Fuck it, I guess what I'm trying to say is that I miss the days when MCs would kill it and blaze a track. When flows were different and everybody would state some facts. And I ain't saying I'm the best, just trying to save rap. Off a trip from Sedona, picked up land and put down Coronas. Living like a young high roller, the drip so crazy, this, that, pneumonia. Homie, I've been living in God mode, kidnapped the game, now I'm giving it Stockholm, the racks on deck. I'm a triple and pronto, I spit crack rock till I'm richer than Pablo. Come on, I've been on a wave so long, no doubt I'm about to get seasick. Heard y'all coming for the king, that's treason. Better bow down, bitch, pledge your allegiance. They don't wanna see them when they get crypto rich. Big homes that are living with an info bitch. Thick cones and they tighter than a pistol grip. Cause the money kinda set up like a Kimbo clip. Like, where should I allocate all of this paper that's making me salivate? I know it talks, I let it elaborate. It told me pop a bottle of the Cabernet. Gotta recalibrate back to the basics. Live out a dream, create an oasis. Don't got a crew, don't got a clique. My team a corporate organization. Hold up, no, we can never remain average. Your money in a joke, ho, we ain't laughing. Whoa, never see the teammates lacking. We get up in the stew and then we create classics. Yo, they said I never do it, but the doubt and led to making better music. Now I drop a tape and sell out every unit. Swear embarrassing, y'all, it's so therapeutic. Come on, y'all moving in the wrong direction. Gossip all day, never talk investments. Like, listen what the boss reflects. I'ma break this shit down like a small intestine. Like, if you really wanna bring in the mail, this killer be killed. You gotta be willing to build, you know. Gotta elevate and pick up a scale to triple the bills and really be the king of the hill, you know.
Oh, yeah. Hello. I was going to do this live many hours ago, but I found a box of Hot Pockets in my fridge, and well, I ate both of them. I ate both of them. And this put me into a coma where I was asleep. I've been fucking asleep for the last couple hours. I ate one. I was like, oh, that shit's good. That shit's good. I'm going to have another one. And then I ate another one. And then I was laying there like, all right, let's make a thumbnail. Let's do this. We're going to make a thumbnail. What the fuck? And then I was like, we're going to make a thumbnail. I'm going to make a thumbnail. And then I wake up and it's like 8:30. I was like, oh, fuck. I was supposed to do this a while ago. I made coffee that's all cold and shit. The only problem with doing these call-in streams late like this is the people that I'm talking shit about, there's a less likely chance of them calling in because it's late. And I'm aware of that. I try to do these during the day. It seems like all the nasty comments and people with bad attitudes and shit like that, they're more active during the day. You know, I mean, yeah, it was my birthday yesterday, for those of you that didn't know. I'm another year closer to being fucking 40. Holy shit. Holy shit, I'm 36. I got 4 years until I'm 40. You know how crazy that is to me? Most of you are older than that. I understand that, but just remember back when you were creeping up on 40, how you were feeling. From Colorado. Welcome to the old Fox Club. I remember when 30 was old, right? You're a puppy at your age. Yeah, probably. Hey, it's also like I'm single now. So when I'm like looking at the dating pool, like, bro, my fucking options are bitches that are my age or like, I think max is like 45 would be appropriate. 10 years, I could do a 10-year age gap. Outside of that, that's too much. That's too much. But that's kind of fucking wild for me. 35 to 45 years old. Holy shit, I'm getting old, bro. Have you seen the bitches that are 35 to 45 years old? Their skin looks like leather. They're fucking blown the fuck out. They got 10,000 kids. Like, oh shit, I'm fucked. I'm fucked. Bitch is like fucking 47 years old with 10,000 kids. I'm looking for Mr. Right. What the fuck went wrong for 47 years? Oh, shit. Sometimes they leave you money. What? I've never had a fucking bitch give me any money. Women cost money, bro. You'll be 50 before you know it. Shit. I know when I went to prison, I had 7 years to do when I went to prison, and that initial intake was like, looking forward is like, fuck, 7 years? Oh my God, this is forever. And then I blinked and I was out. Woo. Most women I've been with couldn't keep the bed off their backs. That's fucking funny. Oh, shit. Easy there, convict. Bro. Being a felon means nothing. Means nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. When it comes to like the dating realm of things, being a convict don't mean shit. I got my own property. I own all my vehicles. I'm highly independent. What the fuck does being a felon have to do with anything? Felon only affects your ability to get housing and a job. Two things that I don't give two shits about. Stick it in anything that'll move. Fuck no, dude. I'm highly potent. I gotta be careful. I already have 3 children, dude. Oh my god, I don't want more. I mean, I do, but not with a third fucking chick. No. No. Auditing Erie County, what up, homie? Aren't you a mod in here? Wonder how often you come in here and chat as that, and I don't even know because you don't have a wrench. Or now you can post your channel link in here. Ajax don't take off. Fucking shit. You used to have one, you got it taken away? Yeah. You have one on your other channel, dumbass. Get it fucking taken away. Oh, I took everybody's shit away. That's right. You're right. You're right. Hey, auditing Erie County, I gotta try some shenanigans to get a package to somebody if you're down to help. I've been meaning to text you or call you or something. I've been neglecting my phone lately, but I need to text you about some shit. I need to send you some shirts. And then if you're game, I'll pay you too. Next time you go to Canada, mail it to this motherfucker in Canada because daddy government is not letting us ship anything to Canada, right? At least not from my post office. What up, Ray Ray? What is this one? The website. What is that one? That's the phone number right there. I think we can see that pretty good. Can you see that pretty good? I gotta go blow my fucking nose. Auditing Erie County. Oh. breathe again. Kind of. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters. Yeah, I should probably be charging this fucking phone. It's about to die. Shop at Hot Topic quite frequently. That's fucking stores still around. Smoking a joint in this comfy truck. Mm-hmm. Have you been driving it around more? That shirt says American Heathen on it. American Heathen. Give me the Chris notes on the lawsuits. Amber sued Ryder today. What up, Chuck? Cooling system. Nice. Nice. Hey, that truck was on its deathbed out here, so I'm glad you revived it. I was fucking getting ready to scrap that bitch. Amber who? Amber Brown, JJ's wife, girlfriend. I gotta ask him if they got married. I don't. Maybe he told me and I don't remember. I don't know. Amber, JJ's significant other. JJ, the elected jailer in Kentucky, and a good friend of mine. Girlfriend. A few more months. It should run as it should. Bro, if you just go and put a new transmission in there, just say fuck it and put a new transmission in there, that truck will hit 1,000,000 miles. Go put a new transmission in it and it'll keep fucking going. What's she suing them for? Defamation, harassment, all kinds of shit. I've been looking at car dollies, Richard. I'm gonna get a car dolly here soon. I'm gonna get a car dolly. Hey, I'm gonna put one of my Tesla panels on the roof of the SUV that I got of the Ford, and then I'm gonna put a charge controller inside with a little inverter and the two smaller solar batteries that I have, and that's gonna be my little road trip car with my Starlink Mini in there. Must be on East Coast time. Yeah. Yeah, Candace, that I know. I need to do these streams during the day. I'm aware of that. But I'm doing shit. Yeah, it definitely was, for sure. Yeah, Richard, we're gonna take that bitch to Kentucky. We gonna take it to Kentucky. I don't sleep. Why don't you sleep? Are you doing meth? Are you smoking drugs? You shouldn't do that. Drugs are bad for you, okay? I like the white one better. Sorry, I'm stoned. This is in like neon orange, by the way. What crime was you in prison for? Armed robbery and kidnapping. I was initially charged with a class 2 felony for armed robbery, a class 2 felony for kidnapping, and a class 3 felony for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. And then the plea that I signed took away the aggravated assault with a deadly weapon charge. And then I was sentenced to 7 years in prison for armed robbery. And then I was sentenced to 3 years of probation for kidnapping. I used to rob people at gunpoint. You know what I mean? From anybody from my past can tell you that I used to sell drugs, but I also used to rob the drug dealers that I would buy drugs from, and some of the people that would buy drugs from me that would come around flashing money and shit. Yeah, I had. It wasn't like I needed money back then. It went from like I needed the money to I needed the rush from getting it. I don't know how to explain that to you folks, but there's something about doing home invasions and armed robberies and putting guns in people's faces and shit that it just gives you like a rush, like it comes from your nuts up into your chest, and it's adrenaline. It's an adrenaline dump, and I fucking loved that, and it cost me prison time, basically. Sounds like the police. Bro, I was just going to say some shit about that. Yep. That's probably why I wouldn't have that big of a problem running for sheriff, because I'd be doing a lot of the similar things that I used to do as a criminal, just legally. Sounds like an opportunist. Oh, fuck yeah, I was. Oh, yeah. Bro, I don't know what the fuck was going on with drug dealers and people back in like 2008, 2009, 2010, 2011 era. People were dumb, bro. They'd come over and buy weed or buy coke from me or something and like pull out their whole wad to pay me. It's like, yeah, I'm going to rob you eventually. Or the trusting drug dealers. I never understood that shit. I never fucking understood it. And it's easy to build trust with these dumbass drug dealers because they're all greedy. They all want money. So what do? You buy a little bit. You buy a little bit and you build up trust. And trust usually took me about a month, maybe 2 months to build up with these drug dealers, which is insane. Like, bro, you're doing highly illegal shit. So you got the cops that could be after you, or people like me that are going to jack you and take all your shit. Then you just start getting too trusting way too soon. And it's the money thing. I'll buy a little 1/4 ounce of weed, then I'll buy a 1/2 ounce of weed, then I'll buy a fucking ounce of weed, then I'll buy a 1/4. You work your way up to like a 1/2 pound, a pound. And then once the dude's comfortable giving you like pounds, then we're in the money right there. And then it's not weird for me to be like, give me 5 pounds. Okay, give me 10. And then on the 10th pound, when I ask you for 10, I'm fucking taking all of them, taking all your money. Maybe I'll take your car too and sell it to the Mexicans in Phoenix. Yeah. That's what I did as a criminal, folks, is I sold drugs and then I robbed drug dealers, or I robbed the customers that came and bought drugs from me. That's what I went to prison for, is this 18-year-old that used to buy weed from me. I fronted him like maybe $35 worth of weed. I gave him some weed and he never paid me back for it. And it fucking pissed me off. And then he called me one day and he's like, you want to help me look at this vehicle, please? I'm going to buy a vehicle. And basically telling me that he had money, so I went and robbed his ass. And then he called the cops on me and I went to prison. So there's that. And hey, I'm not upset I went to prison either, for those of you thinking like maybe this is why I do this kind of shit. No. My first son's mom told me a long time ago that I was either going to end up dead or in prison for the rest of my life based on the shit that I was doing. And I didn't go down either of those routes, so I'm thankful, but she was right. If I would have kept up the nonsense, somebody would have shot me for sure. I have a I don't give a fuck attitude now as a sober adult that doesn't do drugs. You have no idea the I don't give a fuck attitude that I had when I was in my teens, my teens and early 20s when I was on drugs, bro. I did not give a fuck. I didn't give a fuck, dude. I robbed some dude at a Safeway before, and this motherfucker followed us as we were leaving the Safeway onto the freeway. And I'm not going to tell you where or when because I'm not trying to get charged with no crimes. But I leaned out the window and was shooting at this motherfucker's car on the freeway here in Arizona because they were following us to get them to not follow us anymore. That's the level of stupid fucking shit that I was on when I was younger. I didn't give a fuck. I didn't give a fuck. You looked at my channel on Tuesday, no live? What happened on Tuesday? Yeah, I didn't give no shits. About you, about me. You have no idea. You have no idea. Walls on the walls. What the fuck? Tuesday. Oh, my birthday. My birthday. Yeah, I was gonna go live, but oh well. I didn't go live at all. Young, dumb, and full. Yeah, bro. I was on some stupid ass shit when I was younger. Some stupid ass shit. Could have grifted for your birthday. I mean, I made shirts. You guys want to buy some shirts? I made some shirts. You guys want to buy some shirts? Are they free shirts? What the fuck, bro? We're fucked. We're fucked as a society. And I've come to realize this more and more as I make these videos about people that you guys watch and like. See, I've noticed there's a dynamic here in the YouTube sphere is a lot of you will be in my chat like, yeah, right on, you're the best ever, we love you. The moment that I talk shit about somebody that you like or somebody else that you watch, oh, that's out the window. Oh, you're just a fucking troll, you're a bootlicker, we don't like you anymore. I can't tell you how many times I've seen this shit. I don't take any of this serious. This is a fucking joke to me. Most of you in the chat are like, you know, you're the mental capacity of a 12-year-old when it comes to, just like that dude that came in the other chat. I liked you better when you were out recording the cops. Like, homie. It's so sad. So sad. I'm so glad I live out here in my own little world, away from people. You know, when I was younger, I could bite my tongue more often And I have trouble doing that nowadays. They don't want to learn. Yeah, yeah. I know. I know. I know. Like I'm totally open to entertaining questions about what I'm talking about and all that. Nobody has any, not no legitimate ones. Bro, the FUPA videos collect some of the best comments for how retarded some of these people are. It's just mind numbing the level of fucking dumb, bro. Where's this comment at? Oh, my fucking mods keep deleting. Yeah, I don't even have them on here anymore. It's just like people like, well, you used to record the police. That's the same thing. Saying this on people recording the dispensaries. Text. I don't. Yeah. Bro, the level of fucking retarded is so sad. So sad. And then it's funny the dynamic of comments that come from that channel are people that do not like potheads. You're just mad that he's exposing you potheads. You're just mad that you can't smoke your pot in peace. It's like really fucking weird. It's almost like some kind of government psyop that's going on to get rid of dispensaries. And then it goes in line with what Fox and Laura Ingraham have been putting out about marijuana is the most dangerous drug in America right now. I don't know if you guys are fucking paying attention to all that shit, but there's an effort to get rid of weed or stop its spread of legalization in the country right now. And there's a lot of other shit going on, I know, but that's one of them. Bro, the millions of Americans that have been able to have access to relief legally now is astronomical. It's enormous. The amount that, bro, the amount of work that people have put in to make that happen too is insane. And then you got these little worms that just want to fuck it all up. Think about all the military vets that don't have to take pills anymore, or people in states that don't want to do anything illegal and were taking pharmaceuticals to get relief from whatever ailment that they have. And now they have this non-pharmaceutical option, and now there's people just fucking with that, trying to roll it back. You got the government and the media trying to attack it after we've spent fucking decades trying to get it legalized. Crazy to me. Crazy to me. The military vets having access to smoke weed legally is probably one of the most important things to me because yeah. Yeah. Mhm. Won't make as much money if you're not taking their medicine. Yeah. Yep, you won't have people overdosing. I don't have the right phone. What? What are you trying to do with the email? Legalize it all and make the age 25. I like that idea. I like that idea. Move the age of alcohol, tobacco, and drugs to 25 and just legalize it all. I like that idea. Would you vote for that? Would you if that came up on a ballot, would everybody vote for that? Even the hard shit. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. That's yeah, tobacco, everything, yeah. Yeah, move the age of tobacco to 25, alcohol 25, everything. Yeah, I'd be down for that. Hey, and not only moving drugs to 25, I think we should move voting to 25 too. Get off of the pills, dude. It ain't good. Yo, get of the pills? The fuck are you talking about? Yeah. Move the voting age to 25. Yeah, yeah. Move the ability to get into the military until 25. Move the draft age to 25. Yeah, yeah. I'm down with all that. Because at 25, at least for men, 25 to 28 is when your development sets in. Your character, you. You're not really you until you're in your mid to late 20s. Says the brain's still growing. Yeah. Yeah. Most people aren't aware of the shift in their personality. So what are you doing when you're in your 20s? Your college, jobs, military. That that time frame comes and goes with a lot of people and it goes by unnoticed. Um some people notice it, but hyper aware of the changes when I was in prison. Sitting in a box, doing nothing but thinking all day, you start noticing your thought processes changing. It's very weird. Very weird. Military doesn't want 25-year-olds.
The call will start at the beep.
Hello.
Hey, Christopher Ruff.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I figured you'd be a little more excited since nobody seems to be calling you. This is does not equal one man Japan.
What
Brad in
up?
Tokyo, whatever.
What up, Brad?
Not much, man. I didn't think you'd be doing another stream tonight. I got up and checked and I'm like, shit, I missed it because I was asleep. So nice to see you.
Yeah, I was gonna do it earlier, but I passed out from a food coma.
Hey man, happens to everybody. What'd you eat that knocked you out?
Hot Pockets.
Oh man, I can't tell you the last time I had a fucking Hot Pocket, man. They don't sell them over here.
Probably because they're not healthy and illegal there, huh?
I wouldn't think they'd be illegal. I mean, they have import markets. They sell stuff like that there, but I didn't check their frozen section because that shit would thaw by the time I got it home. It's not closed, but
What country are you in again?
they might. Japan.
So what countries?
Brad in Tokyo.
Yeah. What countries is it like certain ingredients are illegal in?
Shit, man, I wouldn't know. I'm not that up on my legality of additives and stuff like that. Japan sells a lot of stuff that's probably preservatives or additives or whatever, but I don't know. Hot Pockets, I don't think are probably that bad.
I know.
Wait, just one Hot Pocket?
Huh?
I said, how many Hot Pockets?
Did I eat?
Yeah, man.
2.
No, okay.
I had 2 of them.
Must be some big ass Hot Pockets.
Not really.
Hmm.
There's only 6.
I've been watching stuff lately. I may not agree with you 100% on all these things, but I'm picking up so much putting down, you know?
What do you not agree with?
It's kind of hard for me to tell. I'll tell you what I am agreeing with is some of the going to restaurants, things like that. Private citizens and all that. Dispensaries, it's kind of weird. I actually agree with your ideas that a lot of these businesses, especially if dispensaries, need to talk to each other and just go, hey, stop talking to these guys. Don't give them what they want.
Yeah. I mean,
I still think some of the guys going to the government buildings and all that, I still think there's some positive work going on there.
nobody's doing that though.
No, a lot of people have stopped doing that. And honestly, I've seen a couple of like post office audits lately, and I don't know, I get bored real fast. I'm like, okay, post office audits, man, they're passe. We've seen this story 100 times. Either they do something stupid, or they pass quietly and everybody goes away.
Yeah, it's dumb.
I do like when they go to protests. Anytime they have those big ass protests, that to me is a little more, in the journalism vein. Don't show me what people are saying. I like that, especially if I can't be there. I may not watch every minute of it, but
There has been a de-evolution of this whole genre. It's like I don't know, but I ain't even been around that long, and the shift has been so obvious. Who's out cop watching anymore? Really, we could probably name five channels.
I actually can't name a single channel that does cop watching anymore. I mean, I will say occasionally guys will do like cop watch of opportunity, Long Island or whatever. We'll occasionally see a cop watch going on, and they'll say, "Hey, I'm going to go look at this." But that's more of a spur of the moment. It's not their focus.
I don't know, bro. This shit's gotten weird. I was out doing this shit for years. No, your call dropped. Yeah, Harvey was one of the ones I was thinking of. Auditing Erie County was one of the ones I was thinking of. Yeah. So I'm saying there's like 5 fucking channels, dude. 5 channels are still out cop watching when 3 years ago there were 50 channels out doing this. You guys understand what I'm talking about here? You think I fell off? What the fuck is everybody else doing? Where's the cop watchers at? There's 5 of them, maybe. Maybe 1 or 2 more. Last year's Skype credit, you use that free shit too. Right on. I watched 2 of them. Yeah. Oh, it's not even happening anymore. You guys, you don't understand. You don't understand. The height of this movement has gone and been. This is the downslope. That's why the new channels you're seeing are not there. It's not cop watch videos that are or audit videos that are breaking out on Lackluster or Audit the Audit or some kind of crazy shit that we used to see years ago. It's not happening like that anymore, folks. You're not understanding that? Like a few years ago, we were at the height of the movement when there was like 6 channels featured on the Washington Post, CNN. We made it mainstream. Okay? Made it mainstream. And then now we're out fucking recording dispensaries. Are you kidding me? Like, bro, you morons that are recording dispensaries, you'll never see a Washington Post coverage. You'll never be in the New York Post. You'll never be in anything that's that the mainstream public is going to see. Your little fucking 12-year-old audience that likes to watch you record dispensaries and people eating doesn't give a fuck about you. It's just entertainment because you're literally farming drama. That's all you're doing. You guys are crazy. You guys are fucking crazy. It's conflict. Yeah, bro. It's all about just farming conflict.
Start the call or 2 to decline. The call will start at the beep.
Fucking say something interesting.
What's up, DD?
What up?
Recording dispensaries.
I don't know, man.
Bro, you got to turn that down in the background. That's so annoying.
Yeah, I know. My bad. You could not be more correct. Cop watch is I seen this shift like about a year ago with auditing the cops, and you can see the cops. They got way more. I don't know what the fuck, way more. Like obviously they seen they seen the wave, and then now they're being more aggressive.
Mhm.
You know, fuck the First Amendment, fuck the Fourth Amendment. You're spot on. That's all I wanted to say, Dee. You're spot on.
Yeah.
And
It's devolved.
it's totally, I mean, it did. It peaked. And it was like, oh, dude, everybody was like, man, this is awesome. This is awesome. Like, let's, you know, put a spotlight on these, you know, these pigs. And I don't know, man. What do we do? What happened? What do we do?
What
Like-
happened is the wrong people got propped up, and the people that should have been propped up got ignored. And then there was this shift towards low-hanging fruit or easy content farming with businesses or buildings, because
Yep.
it's a risk to go out and record the police, to follow them around, to walk up on their traffic stops, get pulled over by them. Like
Yep.
these new age dudes that are doing this shit now, going to dispensaries and private businesses, they don't get fucking arrested. You know what I mean? And if they
Nope.
do, it's because they got into a confrontation with somebody. It's not because they were just
Nope.
standing there recording.
Nope. Exactly. I mean, honestly, like you were one of the first, you know, cop watches I ever seen. Dude, it blew my fucking mind. I was like, what in the fuck is this guy doing? I learned so much about the Constitution and our rights. And this is like, you know, maybe like 2 years ago. And then obviously, you know, you get on the algorithm and you see like guys like Jeff Gray. Love that dude. You know, he does his thing. Long Island does his thing. But yeah, then you got like these kids and these like, you know, antagonists. And it's like, we know, you know, they're just trying to get subs and they're trying to get, you know, they're just trying to get paid. And they're not out there for the right reasons, man. And it's like, fuck, dude.
No, it's
When I seen a dude like you out there, DD is like, come on, man. This guy's out there, you know, putting it all on. They're like, dude, let's see. This is, dude, like, yeah, I seen the wave, dude. I seen it the last 2 years. It fucking sucks, man. You're right. There's nobody out there.
no. And one of my biggest bitches is the use of the term activism or First Amendment auditor, or trying to, when somebody uses that, they're claiming something and they're putting themselves in a category of potential support. So when they say this shit and then they go and they fuck with a dispensary, it's under the guise of, it's a fraud under the guise of something else, because they know that people super chat, people send money, people will send you Cash App, people will send you PayPal. You know what I mean?
100%.
That's why I call this a fraud and a manipulation of people that watch this shit, because
It is.
people,
Who's out there, DD? Like,
Hey, people-
besides, like, who's out there?
well, listen, people hate the cops, people hate the government, and when you claim to be an activist against these specific things, you're weaponizing or manipulating people's feelings, because these people that hate the government or the police have had experiences. Their family's been affected by them. Some of them have lost loved ones to the police. And they have this deep-seated dislike for the government and the police. And then these dispensary fucking lurkers say, I'm an activist fighting for your rights because of the bad governments and the First Amendment. And it all ties into this shit. And the people that have been affected get mind fucked, just like Twiggy says. Yes, they see this guy as a tool or a weapon against what they don't like, that they can vicariously support to get some kind of satisfaction against what they don't like. But that's not what's happening. You know what I mean? That's my whole
No,
fucking
like I said,
bitch.
And 100%. Like when you were on the streets with the scanner, you know, you're going on like calls, and like you are auditing the fucking pigs, and like no one does that. Nobody does it anymore. Like, hold them accountable. No one's like, anybody can post up on a weed shop or a bank and do that. Anybody can do that.
Yeah.
And you're just right. It's just bait. And like, dude, it sucks. I mean, because there was such like, dude, it was so powerful like 2 years ago. It's like, man, You guys, and you did. You taught you like you guys taught a lot of people about our rights, man. A lot of people got woke up, and then obviously some people, okay, we can take advantage of this. You know, we can just grab a camera and sit out and bait up and fuck that. But you, regardless, dude, like you woke a lot of people up to the fact of our rights as Americans, dude. I'm sorry, dude, I'm rambling, but who's out there? There's nobody out there anymore, dude, doing it. I mean, it's a risk, dude. I don't know. I'm rambling.
You're right.
But Dee, dude, thanks for everything you've done, dude. I know I've never done or been, but I appreciate it. I know a lot of my buddies, a lot of my family members, that I put them onto you, and woke up a lot of people, man, and I appreciate it. And you've affected a lot of people, man, and I'm glad you're calling out the fucking fake ones, because they gotta get called out, dude. And it's a shame, man. It's a shame. But thanks, Dee. Appreciate you, all you've done, and God bless. Christ is King.
Thank you. Have a good night.
You too.
Later. Supplanter Jim. What the directees and the FUPAs have in common is their belief in the religion of authority, huh? The religion of authority. I feel like people that talk like you've never really experienced you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, bro. The religion of authority? Oh my God. There has always been an authoritative structure for every level of everything on this fucking planet since we could write things down, you stupid fucks. Your delusional, ideological fucking nonsense is crazy talk. You have no idea what you're talking about. There is no utopia where there is no authority. You're smoking hopium and crack mixed with fucking meth, okay? Fucking brain dead. Authority isn't a religion. It just is. And it always will be. Forever. That is humanity. That is the structure of everything. Wolves, cats, dogs, fucking birds, fish have a hierarchy of authority. What the fuck are you even talking about, you fucking retard? Lose me with this shit. You anarchist, weird fucking idiots, dude. You have no idea what you're talking about. There will always and forever be a structure of authority on this planet. It will never be any different. It never has. It never will. Please point to a time in our human history where there hasn't been layers of authority, you fucking retards. Oh my God, what are you talking about? Yeah, if you feel like you're ruled, you guys got to read this Fettle dude's comments that comments on all my shit. There's some sense in that. Jesus Christ, bro. The religion of authority. You're probably one of James's friends, huh? You fucking retards, bro. Dr. Scrolls, what up? Is that a fake account? Because there's no channel membership next to you. The religion of authority. My phone number is up on the screen there. You can call in and try to convince me of your fucking ideas here if you want. I'm game. I'm totally game to challenge your fucking crazy belief systems here. But you won't. Because they don't hold water. They don't float. They're pretty. It's nice to think about shit like that. But that's not fucking reality, bro. God is real. Get the fuck out of here with your nonsense, dude. I don't believe in any of you Bible thumpers nonsense. If you're scared, go to church, homie. Dressed up like Jesus and went to my local church and they kicked me out. Take all kinds of fables, bro. Some of you guys are religious nutcases. Religious nutcases. I used to watch your videos, but since you don't believe in Jesus Christ, I can't watch you no more. Good. Do me a favor and hit the unsubscribe button and don't fucking come back here. No, I don't believe in your fairy tales or your fantasies. I'm sorry, just because it was written in a book by a bunch of other human beings over a bunch of different years and then has been reinterpreted over and over and over doesn't fucking make it real, you stupid fuck. And quite frankly, those of you that are religious, I very seriously believe you have something wrong with you. Let's break this down for a second here. You believe in something that is factually improvable. You cannot prove the nonsense that you believe in, but you will sit here and argue with somebody or not watch their videos because they don't believe in it. That's the equivalent of me sitting here and telling you that Harry Potter is real, Hogwarts is heaven, and fucking Dumbledore is God. And if you don't believe in that, we can't be friends anymore. Do you know how fucking stupid you sound? Fuck you. Get the fuck out of my channel. Don't miss me with all your nonsense, okay? Because Hogwarts is more real than your heaven. Dumbledore is more real than your God. I've seen Dumbledore. I've seen him on the TV, and I read about him in a book, too. You stupid fucking smooth-brained little bitch that believes in fairy tales. Fuck you. They're fairy tales. How much older than me are most of you? Are you afraid of death? Is that why you believe in this religious nonsense? Is that what it is? Is it a fear of death? Please explain it to me because I don't understand it. Do you need to believe in something to make yourself feel better about your eventual end? Is that what the religious shit's about? Do you need a structure to live your life by so you don't feel like a piece of shit? Do you need something to do on Sunday? Please fucking explain religion to me. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Waiting. Explain this religious nonsense to me, please. You want to thump your Bible and preach like you're what? You're better than some people or something? What? Because you believe in fucking nonsense? That you go to church every day and you conform to some nonsense? Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. These idiots that you fucking religious freaks and weirdos, these are the same people that are like anti-government and shit. Riddle me this. Yeah, Harry Potter is more real, and Hogwarts is heaven. Oh my God, dude. What is it? Explain religion to me. Those of you in here that you get your fucking panties all in a wedge when I start talking about shit like this. I've been to Catholic churches. I've been to Baptist churches. I grew up Mormon. It's not like I don't have experience with religion. I was fucking forced to go to Sunday schools, to go to Bible study schools at the Baptist church, to go on camping trips with the Mormon church, to go can shit at the Mormon canneries, to go, like, you have no fucking idea. My dislike and disbelief in religion doesn't come from a place of not experiencing religion. It was force-fed to me as a fucking kid. Okay, and I saw the scam for what it was as a child. I grew up watching the scam and watching my parents. The Mormon religion, how much money you guys got to give them every month? What's the percentage of your fucking monthly income that you're supposed to give to the church? What does that have to do with fucking God? Yeah, sure, they help a lot of people and blah, 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 blah. Do you know who's some of the richest organizations on the face of the fucking planet right now? It's the Catholics. It's the Mormons. It's the Rockefeller. You know what I mean? Yeah. Do you know how much food stock the Mormons fucking have? We shouldn't have hungry Americans, but we do. Oh, we're all religious and shut the fuck up, bro. All these religions that you people believe in, do you know how much land they all collectively own in the United States? If they were all so like we shouldn't have homeless or hungry in America. With the amount of religion that we have here, that shouldn't be a thing. And we bitch at the government, but the government's not really one that touts itself as being like, oh, we love all humans and da 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 da. Get the fuck out of here. You'll never convince me about anything with religion. It's worse than government. The government's not telling me that there's some fucking dude in the sky that's going to shoot thunderbolts out of his asshole if I do something wrong. Okay, government don't tell me that. They just say if you fuck up, we're going to put you in prison. You got to pay a bunch of taxes, right? They're not lying to me about fantasies. So your religion of authority or whatever you got going on, good luck. Good luck. Difference between knowing God and religion. Keep trying to convince yourself, smooth brain fucking weirdo. Oh my God. Bro, you believe in fairy tales. Has nobody pointed this out to you? Do you still put your teeth under your pillow hoping that the tooth fairy's going to come and give you a fucking quarter too? Do you still believe in Santa Claus? Bro, grow the fuck up. Holy shit. You hope. You hope. Are you near the end of your life? Are you fearful? Is that what it is? Is that what it is? I've seen that. I understand it. The unknown, right? Fearing the unknown. So you hold on to this hope that this shit that you read in a book is real. So fucking funny to me. Pussy. It's lights out, folks. There's nothing in the great beyond. Just anybody that was like, I had a near-death experience and I saw the la 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 la. Let me tell you what that was. That was DMT. Do you know what dimethyltryptamine is and when its activation in your body happens? Just look that shit up. That was a hallucination. I've smoked it. I've seen the same shit. But it wasn't real. Worship pussy and pray for good music and weed. If you don't care or like religion, you don't like sure, bro. I don't like anybody. That's how you get STDs. That's how you end up like you, fucking 50 years old with no kids and alone.
To start the call or 2 to decline. Press the call will start at the beep.
What in the fuck do you want?
Oh, man. I just wanted to tell you, I got my shirt and I love it.
You got your shirt? Right on. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Yeah, this is Charger. I've never called in, man. I got the black one. I ordered a salmon one, but I got the black one. But that's cool.
You ordered a... you're the one that's going to get two of them, right?
Well, I don't need to.
I already mailed
But,
it.
okay. Well, I got the black one, and what I was thinking was somebody's going to get a salmon-colored V-neck. They're going to be pissed off.
Why?
Well, they ordered a black one with a direct D on the front, you know. And I have no... I mean, I like the shirt. I've already washed it. I got it all stretched out. I'm ready to
No,
wear it.
you
I'm
ordered
ignoring
that.
it.
You just ordered from the wrong tab. I sent you this other one because I already made it.
Okay. Yeah, I went on your website, and of course, you know, I wanted a white one with a logo on the front and stuff like that. In Florida, black is like a winter color anyway. But it was funny because watching you on the live stream, you printed it out and you held it out. It's like, all right, man. I didn't check my mail for a while. It's like, man, I bet that some bitch is in my mailbox. I went out there and brought it in. I was watching the live stream. That's when I was texting you. It's like, I opened it up and like, shit, it's black. But it's a large.
Yeah, you just ordered from the wrong one. I still sent that, though.
Okay. Well, that's cool. I was going to send it back to you. It's like,
No, don't send it back. Keep it.
Okay, that's cool, man. I appreciate it, though. And then later on in your live stream, you're like, oh, shit, we got some large shirts. So I'm just waiting for you to, I know you got to restock your stock, but I'm more of a white shirt, large type person anyway. But I appreciate you sending it, you know. I love watching your lives. I didn't mean to. I just turned you on about 10 minutes ago. I don't know how far we're lagging anyway, but I just want to tell you, I appreciate you sending the shirt.
Yeah, no worries.
And I was thinking maybe somebody was expecting a black large with a white direct D logo on the front. And they got a salmon V-neck with a blue print on the back of it. Like, what the hell? But
No, you'll get that. You'll probably get it. Hopefully, you'll get it before Christmas.
oh, that's all right. Salmon is my color. Anyway, it was like, well, it's a large shirt. I could wear it over a sweatshirt or something anyway, but I love your live streams, brother. I like the direction you're taking, and that's pretty much what I wanted to say, but I appreciate the shirt. I felt like I got something for nothing. Like I said, it's like maybe somebody's like, what the hell? I ordered a black. They open their shirt up, you know, it's like, what the hell was this? What did I get? But
No, you'll get that shirt.
that's cool, man. I appreciate it. But stay warm, keep them chickens warm, and don't let that dog give you too much shit, okay?
Yes, sir. Thank you for calling.
All right, brother. See ya. Thank you.
Later. No problem. Hopefully I read out some of weed out some of the religious crusaders in my chat. 'Cause I don't like you. I don't fucking like you. Bro, you come in here, the devil, your brain is on permanent low power mode. Okay, if your brain was a motor, it's operating in permanent limp mode right now. Okay, if you had 8 cylinders, but you worked as like like a Dodge motor that could operate in a low capacity 4-cylinder mode when going certain speeds, you're stuck in 4-cylinder mode, bro. Okay, that's what's wrong with you. All the check engine lights are on fucking your dashboard. Heathen? This is American heathen right there. You know what a heathen is, right? Somebody who's godless. That doesn't believe in your fucking nonsense. That's why that's back there. You're right. 100%. That's why I made that shirt. That's going to be my next tattoo, by the way. Heathen. We're going to blast heathen on my abs up here. Maybe over the Medusa. Good morning from Scotland. Hmm. You don't hate on people? Usually I don't really talk about religion at all until some fucking Bible thumper brings it up in my chat or some shit like that. And then I'll deep dive into why I don't like the shit to get rid of you. Because most people are super sensitive about their religious belief. And with the way that I talk about shit like that, that's going to be like a big, oh, fuck you, I'm out of here. It's calculated. I don't want weird fucking religious freaks in my chat talking to me, bro. I have friends that are religious, and I get and they all know exactly how I feel. It's not a secret. But they don't tell me some shit like God, say this fuck. They don't do that. They don't do all that. Hells. Oh my God. Oh, you guys, I've had the pastor up here before, right? You guys remember the pastor? And that dude knows how I feel. I've just miss me with the religious shit. Miss me with the fucking religious shit if you come into my channel. And then we won't have to have these discussions. I won't have to hurt your little fairy feelings. Lack of tolerance is the problem? Well, you're retarded. I tolerated the religious nonsense when I was a kid, growing up, being out in public, and you tolerate shit. I'm in my house, on my property, on my internet, on my YouTube channel, on my live stream. I don't have to tolerate a motherfucking thing here. Fuck you. Yeah, this isn't an in general thing. Pagan polytheism. Gotten any snow yet? Yeah. Yeah, it was raining and snowing on my way home today. When I was driving on the road. You guys can't really see that. But it was snowing when I was driving today. So I recorded it. Itty bitty snowflakes. Yeah, it's all gone now. Hey Eric, I made a shirt for you that has a little cross on it. I made a religious shirt for you guys. It's got the little mental illness symbol on it with the cross. I was thinking about you. I'll just have to take your word for it, right? Mm-hmm. Damn, Mata, what's up, dude? I forgot to text you back. I blacked the fuck out earlier. Oh, them goats is losing their mind out there. Mhm. Somebody got sued today. You guys didn't see the stream earlier. Old Griftifer got sued. Southern Baptist. Yeah, I grew up in the Mormon cult. What the fuck? You guys are on some weird shit in the chat. Later, concerned citizen. Appreciate you being here. House hunting? Bro, fuck that. I got enough space, I'll just build another house. I'm gonna be right here for forever, for the foreseeable future. I might buy land, more land, but this is where I'm at. Pickle Rick, right on. He got sued today. He's gonna get more lawsuits too. This chat is too limited. Yeah. Yeah. Only gay cops pull me over sticker. Oh yeah, those of you that ordered shirts, I stuffed your shirts with a bunch of stickers, by the way. I just went through and grabbed like one or two of all the stickers that I had. There's some magnets in some of the shirts too, like the flag peel magnets. They're not good for a car. You can put them on a fridge though. You need incentive to perform sometimes, bro. What are you talking about? School vouchers. You guys are boring as fuck. What sticker is that? This is the only gay cops pull me over sticker. One of them, anyway. Oh, yeah, the commercials. Yeah, I'll turn them off again. There you go. I would smoke a little bit more edgy anyway. Yeah, look, I killed monetization on it. I'll turn it back on when the stream's over. Contagious. Yeah. I took a nap, but I'm fucking tired again. How cold is it in Canada? Hmm?
Rökna så Pritriloka Jarnrofna Skapundoma Úlfur gleypa sól í myrk Nalkvar flytur fjendur styrk Fjalli klopnar helopna dýr Fenrir kallar brennir frið
There's some godless music for you.
Ragnarök breiður berjast far Fellur blóð renna í frostvast Eldur vindur himinn lokar Jörðin sefur við sísta tókar Þrír hann í gala Miðgarður titrar Þór ísinn högg hans svitra Ormurinn djúpru lyftir sær Jörmungandur verður og snær Ragnarök veröld endar Sverð eld Veifinn sendar En fræ vaknar undir svartari rót Nýr himinn sjá
Same temperature everywhere, huh? I don't think so. How does this sound? How does this sound? You can hear it, right? The filter's not messing it up. Can't hear it now.
Vi skär
There. You can hear it now, right? Yeah, the quality of it. It's low. Okay, good. Should be low. Sounds good. Sounds good. Cool. Because if I can play this in the backdrop while I'm streaming, I might do that. Who is this? This one. Whoa. That's what I listen to when I'm driving and working. This one and this one. Secret courtship? No. Only a handful of people called in. We're ending the stream soon. Oh. Hey, my call was good. Yeah, all the calls were good. What she's talking about is, did any of the people that I talk shit about call in? No. You just wasted it. Oh. If there's anybody in the chat, I gotta turn this fucking shit off so I can think. Sorry. This isn't thinking music. This is just doing something. See, when you have like ADHD, like I do really bad, this kind of music, just like an ambient sound or a noise, distracts my brain from thinking or doing anything other than what I'm fucking physically doing. So whether that's like making shirts or driving, I can listen to this and hyper focus or something similar to this. That's why anybody that's driven with me, you know, I'd listen to music and we don't talk because I need to be able to focus and not kill us, you know. But anyway, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, shirts, secret courtship. Not you, but having you in here reminded me of something. If there is anybody in the chat that is not a fucking beluga whale or a dinosaur, if you look like a normal human being and you range from a medium to an extra large, a shirt range, and you would like to be featured on the website or when I do advertising and shit for my shirts, send me an email and we can work something out, but I want to send you a free shirt if you model it for the website and whatever else I use it for sales. For sales stuff. That's guys or girls. Men or women. And that's only in America too, by the way. I'm not shipping to Canada. I'm 6'5" and handsome. I'm not joking, so send me an email. I'm an extra large. Oh, shit. And if you bought shirts and you just want to send me a picture so I can use it on the website, that's cool too. If you send me an email, well, there's like a little bit of requirements here. Is, you know, you can only be wearing this, like if it was this shirt, not like this shirt on a black shirt. And then the picture that you have to take, the picture that I want, not you have to take, but the picture that I want needs to be with a solid backdrop. You know what I mean? So like up against a wall or something with a solid background to where your outline is clear, your silhouette is clearly defined. Makes it easier for photo editing so I can cut you out of a photo. Medium to extra large shirt range. Yeah, maybe secret courtship. Hit me up. I kind of don't understand what you're saying there, but send me an email. Send me your phone number. Best I can do is overweight beer gut. Hey, Adam, look, dude, I'm going to try to get you these shirts. You spent a lot of fucking money, so I'm going to, I got you. I'm going to try. The tariff shits, this is not going to be for, and I don't know if you were here when I was talking about it earlier, but the local post office that I go, it's not really a post office. I can just ship shit out of there. They have the ability to ship, and I think I can get mail too, but I'm not sure. But they told me no. So I'm going to go into town and go to the post office and see if it's any different there. And if it's, I'm going to call them first, actually. I'm not just going to drive there, but we'll see. Can it be a prison? How the fuck are you going to get one of my shirts into prison to take? That doesn't make any sense. Excuse me. Buy airplane tickets? What? Prison drone drop. That's fucking funny. That's a thing now. When I was in prison, like that was just starting. There was a couple dudes that were doing that. There was a dude that got a drone, got it registered as the border as the cop that had been responsible for him getting arrested and going to prison, registered the drone in this dude's name somehow, and was using this drone to drop fucking drugs onto the yard. Hilarious. Rubber boots. Supply drone. That's hilarious, dude. There were still a lot of cops willing to bring shit in when I was in prison. Maybe that dynamic's changed, but drones were like, you're going to some lengths to do all that. Yeah, you're going through some fucking lengths. What up, Todd? Why they wouldn't ship it? Because of the tariff shit? I don't know. Tablets and phones? What the fuck, dude? Oh, man. They're giving motherfuckers phones in prison? What were we doing for all these years? Do you know how much money I spent on phones in prison? Holy shit. I spent thousands on phones. Crazy. You know, I always thought that it was funny too that phones were illegal in prison, but if they just gave everybody phones, your Fourth Amendment's restricted, so they can have all the access to the world that they want, to all your communication and everything that you fucking do, because you don't have much of a choice. Either you agree to it or you don't even agree to it. That's just how it is, or you don't get it. And then if they gave everybody the shit, people are dumb. They're going to get so much more intel on what's happening in the prison and all these people that, like the secret squirrel units, the fucking prison cops are trying to investigate and shit. They'd figure out so much more shit. I'd buy so many t-shirts online if people would make a decent shirt. Have you bought one of my shirts? Nope. Your name's fucking Vinyl. These are vinyl shirts. Isn't on USPS suspension list. So maybe I'll be able to ship it at the post office. I can't stand shit on the front of my shirt. Then get it on the back. God damn. That orange, you have no idea. You can't tell on the camera, but in person, this is like neon orange. It's like I just looked. You looked at what? Hey, if you're waiting for sweatshirts, if you all come out here and rock some of these, bring fucking sweatshirts with you. Bring yours, whatever you want, and I'll make clothes for you guys. I'll put it on your shit. It's probably better like that anyway, especially if all of you like were here, then before you would come here, you could go and get your own shit that you would actually wear, and then I could just put the design on it. USA road trip, hell yeah. Guarantee the shipping cost. I already know it's going to cost me probably $60 to ship 2 shirts to Adam. Can I camp outside your place for a week? Oh shit, that's funny. Can I pitch a tent in your backyard? Yeah, secret courtship. Send me an email. Send me an email. Do it now. It does what it's told. It puts the lotion on the skin. Okay. What's your number? Listen, bro, I don't even want to fucking talk to nobody no more. I'm gonna do this call-in shit during the day when normal people are awake. Because I'm a bum that doesn't have a job. So I just kind of like nap whenever I get tired. You know, whenever my brain starts getting foggy and you guys know how that is. And you're like, yeah, it's nap time. I don't really have a schedule like normal people because I live out in the middle of nowhere, do my own thing, and I don't need a schedule really. So I just base my sleeping habits on how I feel. And that usually works out to about breaking 12 hours up. 12 hours. I can make it about 12 to 16 hours in between naps. And then naps go from anywhere from 2 to 5 hours. Yeah, brain says, time to go night-night. Fuck yeah, dude. Or else it gets the hose again. I think I'm gonna watch fucking Joe Dirt. I haven't watched that movie in forever. $5 a.m. and 9 a.m. I'm up during that time. 5 a.m. and 9 a.m. Yeah, I'm up. Master of your dreams. I don't dream. I don't dream, which is a side effect of smoking marijuana. Now, I haven't looked at the study in a long time, but you can go and look all this stuff up that I'm going to say. When you smoke weed, the chemical, I think it's one of the chemicals in weed does not allow your brain to enter REM sleep long enough to start having dreams. And if you look at the brain patterns of when your brain would be going into REM sleep, it's always peaks and valleys like this. So you don't stay up here in REM sleep where, you know, rapid eye movement, where dreams happen long enough to have a dream. I mean, you do, but that you don't, not long enough for them to get logged. You know what I mean? And then you drop down back out of REM sleep and you go back up into it. It's a very interesting sleep study about marijuana users and what happens to their brains when they're sleeping, because I don't dream. I know that sounds weird to a lot of you, but not if you smoke weed. And it's not the same for everybody. It depends upon how much you smoke, how often you smoke, how close to sleep did you smoke. And I smoke right before I go to sleep. So, yeah, there are no dreams happening. Drinking ruins dreams. Live the dream. Don't work when you're asleep. Is that already on a shirt? That's fucking funny as fuck. I feel like that would go good with a pot leaf in the background. About REM sleep? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I've looked at all the available research on the effects of what the weed is doing to me since I smoke so much of it. I feel it's a good idea to know what it's doing to me, right? It is definitely, it is on par with being just as not healthy for your lungs as these. REM, watch your pet. What? REM is rapid eye movement. You ever seen somebody in like a deep sleep and their eyeballs underneath of their eyelids are fucking going crazy? You know, like in movies and shit, when they're about to, there are movies where they dive into people's dreams and shit, and they're like zooming in on their eyes, and their eyes are doing this, and then they go into their dream. That's like the movie's way of signaling that they're in REM sleep, which is the dream state. I can't sleep, so I watch the guy on YouTube talk about sleep. Skip class in high school. I'm surprised how much I actually still remember from high school. REM is clearly a band. Is it? Six-month supply of tobacco. When do I sign up for that? Getting money for sleeping. Oh, that's fucking funny. Hey, you know, it's funny you say that shit because I watched a video that somebody made about this gamer chick that, like, she would leave her streams on when she was sleeping, and while she was sleeping, her streams would shoot up to like 30% of what her, like, past what her normal audience is, just to watch her fucking sleep. And the moment she would wake up, people would drop out. And it was like they were talking about how fucking weird it is. Like, what are they watching for? Like, the hope that like her shirt's gonna come up or something? I don't fucking. Why would you want to watch somebody sleep, dude? That is so weird. That is so weird. I mean, if you paid me to do it, I'd turn the camera on and let you watch me sleep too. You'd have to stick around for the fucking morning wood. Yeah, that's weird. And she showed her numbers too. It was crazy. She'd have like 1,500, 2,000 people watching, or no, a lot more than that actually, but a lot of people watching, and then it would skyrocket when she would go to sleep. And then as soon as she wakes up, they all leave. I need that job. The sleeper cam. Fart on cakes. I'll give you $1 to sleep. You still get a morning, Woody, bro? Yeah, what the fuck? You might want to get your levels checked if you're not. Do it? Nah, fuck no, bro. I talk in my sleep. I'm fucking punching my sleep. No. We're not doing no live stream of me sleeping. No. I've been guilty of punching and kicking the old lady, a couple of my exes a few times while I've been asleep. Okay, $2. Sleepwalk? No. I sleep sitting up sometimes too. So I'll sit up like this and fall asleep with my head down. Just feels better on my back sometimes. Or like hug a pillow and sleep sitting up forward. Shit. I got your email. Thousands of people watch other people eat on lives. I don't like eating like that. Take a nap, dude. Try it out. Bro, what are you talking about? I always take naps. Always take naps. My neighbor people be texting me or want me to do some shit, and I'll be like, nope, I gotta take a nap. Yeah, that just happened. You know why that just happened? Because I don't care. That's the fucking the whatchamacallits, the Hot Pockets. Getting themselves worked out there. I like this blue light. I never thought about changing it while I was live, though. No, 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 no. Go green, bitch. Whoa. Turns me all weird. The green's weird. Shit hurt my eyes to look at that. Like you have a sunburn? Oh, I know. I need to get a different camera. I'm using a Walmart Logitech camera. So it depends. yeah. Depending upon the lighting, there's been some streams where I'm like super red. Blue is money. Yeah. It's easier for me to look at. Damn, that's cool as fuck. A German shrunk. I seen this. You guys ever seen some shit like this? A German shrunk? Shrunk? I fucking really like that. I think that would look badass along that whole wall. German shrunk. You could make that. I could. But they only want $300 for one that's in 7 pieces and already made out of oak. To make that, the time and the materials would exceed $300. So it'd be worth it to buy it rather than make it. But it was shrunk. else? Lights, pot and lights. Oh. Some guy talk about sleep and pot and lights and t-shirts. Man, I don't care. Way more than 300 to make it. I mean, yeah. Yeah. If you were to source the oak, the thin boards, the kind of cuts that all that wood, it just Home Depot or Lowe's would be well over $300 for sure. Because you need like fastening angles or pegs. You're not going to have it all pre-cut in the store. And then the time to make it, it's not worth it to spend it making it, because you're not going to get any value out of it in that sense. The Antikythera mechanism, yeah. That was a star map, dude. The most complex geared thing that was made during that time frame. It's not some alien computer or some shit like that. They've already done a digital scan and breakdown of exactly what that machine did, and it charted the movement of the moon and the sun. Wood is expensive. Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Yeah, when I can afford to do it, I'm going to build an Arizona room, a screen room out here. And I'll stream from there too. This comet, not comet thing that's out there right now. Yeah, it's a comet. I mean, I think. Who knows? I'm aware of it, though. Could be Planet X. The Y Files. I really like that channel. You know what's crazy is what were we doing? We were doing like a panel one time, and the Y Files came into the live stream and was chit-chatting. Not into my live stream, into somebody else's, but we had the whole, you know how multiple people can go live at the same time and share it on their channel? We were doing that. I think they came in on DMA's channel. I thought that was pretty badass. So whoever was operating that channel, and I went to the channel, that was really them there. Whoever was, they watched this genre of shit. Not what I'm doing, but the cop watching First Amendment auditing thing. They watch that. Somebody does that channel. I mean, the dudes that operate that shit are from Arizona and Nevada. Fuck Temu, they're being sued by Arizona. They are. I've been noticing a lot of Temu stuff popping up on Facebook Marketplace. They're selling these little mini excavators on Temu, and then I'm noticing people are buying them and reselling them. I'm like, I was looking at an excavator, not a big one, but something that I can dig my driveway with. And I'm thinking like 4 to 10 grand on a used excavator, an older one. And I go on Facebook Marketplace, and there are little mini, like, I don't even know what it looks. It's like a 4-wheeler with a claw on it. They're like $1,000, and there's no branding on it anywhere. Some Temu shit. I mean, if I had $1,000 to waste on something like that, I might buy one just to see how it works, but you can't get something like that and rely on it. My neighbors have a couple big ass excavators that they fix the roads with. I have no use for an excavator. I just want one. Bro, I could do all kinds of shit if I had a full size. Yeah. All kinds of shit. That is such an invaluable tool when you have like property in a space, backhoe, yeah, whatever. Any kind of land moving or grading equipment on out here is extremely valuable. Not only can you do your own shit, your neighbors can hire you to do some stuff. It's a good way to make money. Yeah, it's a money maker, yeah. Even just having a skid steer. No mods to approve your comment. Candace is a mod. That's all she wrote. The trailers are expensive. Fuck. German shrunk. Camper for parts. What the fuck? I need to get a coffee table. Super boring. Why are you here then, fucking faggot? Super lame. Damn, that's a nice fucking table. They want $850 for it though. Holy shit. God damn. Look at this. This is a nice table. It's a real wood. They want $850 for that. That's nice though. That's fucking really nice. He's drunk again? Probably. Let's chat. I don't want to talk to you, bro. You're a fucking lame. There's nothing for us to talk about. Pull up or shut up. Pull up or shut up. It is my property, actually. Bye-bye. One of the mods just nuked you, loser. Don't fuck with a real tree anymore? What do you mean? Doesn't Brad? No, it gets old, dude. His bullshit is fucking worn out and blown out. Maybe entertaining for you. It's just annoying. Oh, an arborist? No. It's never an arborist, dude. To be an arborist is something you have to get certified for. And I've never done that. Let's be clear. And that's not, an arborist isn't the one that's climbing the trees and doing the cutting and the rigging and all the dangerous shit. The actual job definition of an arborist is to maintain the health of the tree, make suggestions on the cutting of it. The dude that actually goes up and does the cutting is generally, and at least in Arizona, not an arborist. They might be a certified climber and rigger, but not an arborist. The only reason companies in Arizona, I can't speak for other states, but the only reason companies in Arizona even have arborists on the payroll is so they can charge more. That's it. That's it. Because most tree companies do zero health maintenance on trees. And I worked with a lot of companies in the valley. I split jobs, jobs that I didn't feel comfortable with, I would pass to other companies. And none of them did any health maintenance on. I mean, there was a few, but by and large, nobody did that shit. It's either we're trimming it or we're cutting it down or we're planting a new one. Nobody has people. I mean, some people do. There are very rich people in Arizona that will have you come out and treat their palm trees usually. And I actually did a lot of that. Is queen palms in Arizona are not a good idea to plant. Don't plant them don't plant them at all. Arizona soil is not meant for certain kind of trees. People would call me over. I still have the pods too. They're no good now, but I can if anybody's serious about even seeing them, is I have these little injection pods where you drill a small hole into the side of a queen palm, past the cambium layer, and at an angle so you can slide in this pod that will slow drip like a feed into the tree to treat crown rot, to treat funguses, all kinds of stuff. You have date palms? Date palms, huh? What kind of date palms? Love the idea that we're all here talking about random knowledge and buddy comes in and all boring. Isn't he old? Yeah. I'd rather talk about trees, dude. I know a few things about some trees. Trees are dangerous. Okay? Don't fuck around in a tree. If you're not scared while you're climbing, you're doing something wrong. You're a landscaper? Yeah. From Chino Valley, I don't know. Let me see. Where in Arizona? Three hours, 38 minutes. Why, you want to come cuddle? I don't know if you want to do that. I sleep with Mr. Pokey here. Chino Valley. Fuck, that's further than Phoenix. You're in Prescott? Right on. There was a guy that died recently in California, fell out of a tree and got impaled on a fence that was underneath of the tree. Yikes. Somebody was not being safe. As unfortunate as that is, it highlights the danger of that job and the zero tolerance for not being safe. You make one fucking mistake in a tree like that, you're I don't want to do that again. It was fun and it was rewarding conquering my fear, because I don't like heights. I really don't like heights. That shit scares the fuck out of me. But I felt good after climbing a tree, accomplishing what I needed to do, getting down and getting paid for it. Like, that shit felt fucking great. So that was the reward to overcome the bullshit. But I don't want to get back into that because I really didn't like climbing. I really didn't. Especially palm trees. Palm trees scared the shit out of me. Palm trees, at first they did. And then I started like running up them. Running up and rappelling down. A lot of you talking about my cigarette smokes. I smoked like this while I was working, landscaping and shit too. So I would light a cigarette at the base of a palm tree and then flip line up the palm tree while I'm gaffing. You guys don't even know what I'm talking about. While I'm climbing a palm tree, I have a cigarette in my mouth as I'm climbing. Takes me about 6 minutes to smoke a whole cigarette. So I would light one as I'm putting my gear on, and it would take me about 2 minutes to put my gear on. Take me about 2 minutes to climb the tree. You know what I mean? Maybe a minute and a half, 2 minutes to actually trim the spin and trim, and then tie off my rappel line, set my rappel gear up, undo the flip line. By that, I'm done with the cigarette. I'm putting it out, putting it in my pocket, and rappelling down the tree. In the middle of summer doing this too. So fuck you and you telling me about anything about smoking. thick was the spikes, the gaffs? I don't know. I don't fucking know, eh? I don't know. Rappelling? Rappelling is fun. You just have to get over. You have to trust the gear, yeah. Trust the rope, trust your gear, and trust yourself. It's kind of a mind fuck at first. Rappelling is funner than ascend. Yeah. So I use single rope to SRT to climb. Any climbers in here know what I'm talking about. That's how I climb, is SRT. And then once I get to the crown or the top or wherever I'm gonna make my main tie-in at, and then I set up a gree to do everything in the tree. If you know what a gree is, then you're a climber. If you don't know what that is, then I'm sorry, but it's a device. SRT, no. That's single rope technique, straight rope. Call it rope walking, man. Literally walk straight up a rope. If you have the right gear. No palms. Oh, no palms. Yeah. You're not supposed to spike trees at all. I mean, technically, a palm tree isn't in the tree family, but it's still looked at as a tree that you shouldn't spike. If you're not cutting the tree down, you shouldn't stick spikes into it to climb it. That's just a good general rule. The outer layer of the tree is its skin, essentially. And if you poke a bunch of holes into the side of it, you're putting wounds in there, which give access points to bugs, diseases, fungus, all kinds of shit. You put a little hole in the side of a tree, can kill it over the course of 5 to 10 years. Given the right environmental circumstances, and if it does get infected. So for like big trees that I was just trimming, I have a slingshot with a like a weight at the end of it and a rope, like a braided rope that I could shoot into the crown of the tree through one of its main branches. A good point to climb up through, and then tie it off and climb up. You guys ever seen anybody get into a tree like that with a giant fucking slingshot? Oh, that shit was so fun. That's how you get the rope into the tree. Clearing power lines. There is a term for that. I don't remember. Canada Cop Watch, what up, homie? Canada's must be just waking up. All the fucking Canadians came in. I saw you got your trailer and you fucking caught the people that took it. That's what's up. You love my Temu apartment? No offense to anybody that lives in an apartment, but I will never, ever move back into an apartment. Quite frankly, I haven't lived in an apartment in... Fuck. 6 years. 6 years. My last apartment was in Phoenix off of 19th Avenue and Northern. I lived in modern on the rails apartment. Modern on the rails. I think that's what it was called. 19th Avenue and Northern, right off the 17, I think. Yeah, right off the 17 right there. That's not a good area. It was like 2019, 2018, 2019 I lived there. No apartment since 1989. Nice. That's when I was born. I was born December 2nd, 1989. '19th and Northern, yeah. I had an apartment there for a while. I learned a lot about contract law and my rights as a renter and shit at that apartment complex, because that's a whole fucking story right there. That shit pissed me off on a whole nother level. You guys have no idea. So like my mirror was crooked in the bathroom at this apartment complex, and I told the office, you guys need to fix this shit. And I was probably being a Karen about it, but whatever. And the maintenance people that came to fix my mirror came into the apartment while I was asleep without knocking or waking me up or anything, let themselves into my apartment while I'm asleep on the fucking couch. And this is after I had worked all day. I was doing landscaping and shits, and I had worked all day. It was like 4 o'clock, maybe 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and I had just gotten home from work, took a shower, and blacked out. And I was out from like physical labor all day. And the maintenance people came in, changed my mirror, and left. And then they left my door open like an inch. A lot of you don't know where this is at, but this is 19th Avenue and Northern in like 2018, 2019. This is a fucking fentanyl, crackhead, tweaker, methed out area where the zombies are plentiful. You have no idea. You have no fucking idea how bad the area was that I lived in. And these people just left my fucking door open. Never mind that they came in unannounced and did all this while I was asleep. And they left my door open. And then I looked into the contract that I signed, and they're supposed to give me 24-hour notice before they show up. And there's a bunch of other shit that goes with them doing that. But essentially what they did is called a constructive violation of my lease. They constructively violated the lease, which terminated it. So I moved the fuck out, and they threatened me. They threatened me with some shit, and then I sent them an email like with the law, showing them the lease, like you got showing them like contract law. You violated your own contract, which means I don't have to adhere to the lease anymore. I do not have to pay you the rest of it, and they shut the fuck up. But that's when I learned about all that. By the light rail, yeah. 19th Avenue and Northern is wild. I know, dude. And the fucking maintenance comes in and then leaves my apartment open while I'm sleeping, bro. I was so mad. You have no idea. If I still had the recording of that shit, I went in there and I went into the office and fucking wigged the fuck out. And then I moved out of there probably 3 days after that happened. They threatened me with, we're gonna sue you, and that. I said, no, you're not, bitch. You violated this contract. You admitted to it. I recorded all of it too, in case they did try to sue me, because I went in there and got them to admit that maintenance went in there. Because I didn't have a record of that. So I needed some kind of defensive ammunition here. And as soon as I got them to admit that they had maintenance come in, and when they had them do it, because I could prove that I was there during that time, then I just needed them to tell me that they were there. And then I told them, okay, good. So you just admitted to violating the contract. I'm moving the fuck out. And there's nothing you're going to do about it. Your landlords are scumbags. That's why you have to be your landlord. Yep, 19th Avenue and Northern. 19th Avenue and Dunlap. Yeah, I used to live at 7th Ave and Baseline, 7th Ave and Dunlap. 7th Ave and Dunlap, there's a Circle K. They're not a Circle K, but there's a gas station. There's a lot of shootings over there. There's a lot of fucking shootings over there. At least there used to be. I haven't been over in that area in a long time. Supposed to have approval to enter. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they fucked up. They had approval to enter. What it says in the contract is they have to give me 24-hour notice of when they're going to do it, because when you put in a work order, you don't know when it's going to be fulfilled. That's why that stipulation is in there, that they have to give you 24-hour notice. Smoked your first joint? Bro, I smoked my first weed in high school. I don't even know what year it was. 2004, 2005, maybe. At Millennium High School. I'm going to end the stream after this cigarette, so... Yeah, 19th Avenue and Northern. I recorded a lot of cop shit around there, too. 27th Avenue Indian School. That's the Blade. Many states have a Blade. Me and Arizona Unfiltered are guilty of trolling the prostitutes in Phoenix. We would drive up and down 27th Ave from Camelback to basically the freeway, and then just go back and forth. And I have this 15,000 lumen spotlight, and we'd be driving by at like midnight, 1, 2 o'clock, and I would just beam these fucking hookers and yell crazy shit at them, like, "Where does your mother know where you are? Somebody loves you." Like saying, not like I say crazy shit, but not like mean stuff. Well, kind of mean. I don't know how you'd really look at it. We just fuck with the prostitutes, basically. Hey, and there used to be this guy too that this shit would trip me out. This shit tripped me out. Late night, there would be this guy walking up and down the street carrying a giant fucking cross with the end of it on some wheels, like on his shoulder, and walk up and down the street. Anybody in Phoenix seen that motherfucker? Oh, dude, that's just how it's hilarious. Oh. What up, Benny? Is he? You seen that dude with the cross? Oh, shit. He would do that in Phoenix too, or Mesa. This shit's crazy. There's some figures in Arizona like that. There's some like homeless people that everybody knows in Phoenix and Mesa. Quite interesting dynamics on the street. Film customer passed out on couch. My wife said y'all beamed her. What? Later, Charger fan. Hey, that light was no joke. How far is Phoenix from Scottsdale? Depends on where you're at. Depends on where you're at in Phoenix. Could be 20 minutes, could be 2 minutes. $10 to 20 minutes. What are you talking about? Phoenix and Scottsdale touch each other. Oh, he got shot? Laughing at a man bearing the burden of the cross is either ignorance or evil. I don't give a fuck. Fuck you. Fuck you. Later, John. Takes 10 minutes just to go 3 miles, huh? Speed limit's 50 miles an hour on the road where I'm at, and it doesn't get slower than that anywhere I need to go. Actually, it does in Concho. It goes down to 25 at the main turn. John, you already paid for all that today. Thank you. Yeah, I'm going to end the stream soon. Yeah, I don't miss city living. I love living out here. Don't miss it. Anyone play the lottery? Fuck no, dude. And nobody cares about what? I don't gamble. I don't gamble. I don't drink. I'm boring like that. I don't like to go out and do shit. He's telling me he's bored. Later, Benny. Robert. Yeah, he's a smart dude. He used to follow my channel a long time ago. I'm sure he doesn't anymore. Yeah, you gamble every time you get into the vehicle, I guess. I don't gamble with money. And if I do, it's calculated gambles like buying and selling a vehicle. Later, man. 6 a.m. Fuck that. I'll be asleep at 6 a.m. I'll text you, though. Appreciate y'all coming in. Candace is the last mod standing. Yay me. Play poker for a living? Fuck that.